By the way, I like your Christmas.
Do you like that?
It's from Feed My Starving Children.
Yeah.
Your Christmas shirt.
I like it, actually. I'm going to keep rocking it.
In April. I just noticed that. Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. So we have some little kitchen updates. I've actually been like scrambling, running around trying to get everything done because I felt so sure that we were going to be getting our countertop cut down this week. And then Kyle was like, that's next week. So we are not getting this cut down this week, but early next week we will be getting the countertop all cut down. He'll be doing, well, he won't be putting the sink in, but he has to like, because they said sometimes like with your sink in the island, like, what is it? The pipe can go up?
So when they cut this island down, there's a few things we have to do. So these we have to cut down. We're gonna put, well, we have to cut it down the same length as this. So these outlets need to move down. There's one on this side and one on that side. And we don't really know what we're gonna find under here, but there's a vent that comes off of the drain for the sink. Now it comes up and hooks around. And so if that vent comes up above where we need to cut the counter down, then we need to do some replumbing in the back. So we won't know until we cut this down exactly what it entails. Based on the last things we've cut open in this house, it's gonna be bad.
And actually like our whole sink cabinet, I've probably never showed you guys this.
It's a mess.
So it's literally just like everything in here. I don't even know, can you tell? It's supposed to be flat, it literally like sinks down.
Yeah, so this apparently got wet at some point. Yeah. And it's all bowed and collapsed, so we're gonna try to do this maybe before.
Yeah, it was like the weirdest thing. So I was like, where's the garbage disposal? Because we've never had a sink in our island prior to this house. It's always been up on a wall. And so we've always just had a light, like a regular light switch. But this time it's down here. And my sister, the one that we did like the boho makeover series for, they have their sink in like a peninsula kind of island in their kitchen, and she just has like, I thought it was the most fancy thing when I saw it. They have like a little button right on their countertop that you push and then it turns on your garbage disposal. So
yeah, we'll put this in, and it's just going to be this little push button, and that's how you'll turn the garbage disposal on and off.
Yeah, and this will just be set like cut into the counter,
and then you just,
so it'll just be like a little button,
and then you boom, on off. That'll be way easier than that switch.
We are going to be changing out this faucet for a black faucet because, oh, there it is.
Found the black part, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be like a black button. But we're gonna change it out for like a matte black faucet, but it's really cool because the new one, so instead of having like this straight slant, the straight thing right here that
a straight slant.
This like straight thing that holds the faucet nozzle, whatever term that is, on, it's actually going to be like a slanted one up like this, and instead of just being like just an actual bar, it'll actually have plumbing through this. And in this, I don't know how to turn that on yet, but basically like you'll get the regular water out of your faucet. It has a little hole right in the middle, and that will replace our reverse osmosis faucet, so we won't have to have like multiple faucets. It'll just be this and then a little spigot right here. It's gonna be super cool.
That was a really complicated thing that really actually kind of didn't make sense at the end.
It didn't?
Yeah, so it's a regular sprayer like this, except that this reverse osmosis water comes out of a nozzle that's right here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So you have regular water, drinking water.
Yeah, but it'll be
awesome.
It'll be super nice, and I think it'll pop more with the like the lighter counters. Then we'll have like the black faucet, and it'll just match. Also, this one is like very, very tall, which is fine with the taller counters, but with short counters, like we just wanted one, so it'll be like this. It'll be a little bit shorter, less bulky, I guess. So hopefully we'll love it, because we had to get the sink, the faucet, the stove, like anything that we wanted in the counters, we have to have that before they come. So basically they're going to be cutting down the counters, hopefully installing the counters
all next week?
The same week, and then I'm leaving the following week. So like hopefully I'll be here when they install
There's no way it's gonna be that quick. There's no way.
I don't know, I'm putting it out there. It's going to be quick. We forgot to show you guys, though, the stove that we actually ended up getting.
We didn't show them any of the things we ended up getting.
I know.
We should go over all the appliances, including the sink. Did we? I don't think we ever showed the sink either. It's
Like,
a single basin, 36-inch sink.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we'll show the overlay again, but it has a lead, or it has a drain on the right-hand side and a ledge that goes down, and there's a cutting board, a strainer, and
a dish
drying rack that can slide throughout it. So it's going to be pretty big single basin. It's going to be
I think it's about the same size, or maybe
I think it's
just
a hair
touch bigger.
Yeah.
Most of you guys have said if you have that sink that you love it. Like, what is it called? The all-in-one or a workspace sink, I think.
Something like that.
Anyway, yeah, so we got one of those. So excited for a single basin. I've been like not loving this sink forever, ever since we moved in. And then for the stove, we got
GE Monogram, which is supposedly a high-end brand. I don't know much about it, but it kind of has a gray background. It's a lot easier to film on. So that's what we got for this.
Yeah, and 36-inch
induction.
Reviews.
It had great reviews. And hopefully that'll last many, many, many years.
Forever.
Would be good. We also got a new microwave, which is KitchenAid.
So I don't like the look of the microwave above the hood. And like, we don't use the microwave much, but Luke does. And I feel like our kids will, like, as they, get into those teenage years. But eventually I would love to actually take this cabinet out up here and put in like an actual really pretty vent hood. But that's just not in the budget right now. And then we also got the ovens.
Yep, the double ovens, which are also KitchenAid. It's pretty basic, kind of the same thing, except it's more square, kind of more modern looking, but same setup, double oven. They're blue on the inside for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why KitchenAid does that.
I don't know. And they do like the red handle or red side piece, which is so weird.
I think it's a flex. I think it's like when somebody comes over to your house and they're like, whoa, that must be special. It's blue.
So, the other thing is, so when you get countertops, at least when you do like the stone countertops, you have to buy the whole slab. And
Oh, yeah.
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 So, yeah. So anyway, we had to buy slabs for the kitchen, and we asked him when he was coming back to like do the final measure, if we have any extra slab. Basically, we would love to use that slab, get it cut down and put it into one of the bathrooms. And so we actually have enough extra to redo the countertops in our bathroom and the theater bathroom upstairs, which we actually recently finished. We kind of talked about doing the boys' bathrooms, but there wasn't quite enough to do like both of them, and we didn't want to do just one, and then we'd have to buy like new sinks for all of those, and it would have been a whole thing.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll redo those, down the line, but for now we'll just leave those as they are. We actually, you guys will see it on Monday's video over on the This Crazy Life channel, but we did a house projects video last week. We did just a ton of stuff all kind of around the house, but one of the things was we actually did some updates to our bathroom, just some DIY updates that, we did ourselves. And it's gonna look so nice with the new countertops.
Yeah.
It's gonna look so pretty in there.
Yeah.
So, Emma was trying to eat the cat food.
Were you in the cat food? Look at, you look so guilty. You give yourself away every time.
She's like wagging her tail and guilty.
You do not get in that cat food. That is so naughty of you. Are you sorry? Are you sorry? Okay.
We are doing the boys' bathrooms, just DIY makeover again like usual. We're maybe gonna try filming that next week, depending on when the counters come in, whatever, because we'll try to update you guys on that first. But
hopefully we'll be busy with the kitchen.
hopefully we'll be busy
nice.
with the kitchen,
Yeah.
but if not, we'll be busy in the boys' bathroom. So we're gonna start with Liam's bathroom. So we ordered like the mirrors and the vanity lights.
The name of the brand is Solf Art. But if you read it, it says Solfart.
It's the same brand and stuff.
How did nobody notice this says Solfart?
I know.
It's Solfart. But
Yeah,
even if
like-
you say it like it's supposed to, Solfart.
Or is it so? No, I think on the thing it is LAF, right?
It says
Oh yeah.
Solfart.
So it's supposed to be like Solf Art.
I think it's, Solf Art. But how did nobody notice? It almost makes me wonder it's on purpose. Like they look great, they're a good product. I remember the name Solfart.
This is the same
Fart.
vanity light actually that we used in the bathroom upstairs, except the one upstairs is just a 3-bathroom light.
Yeah, this will be
So
great.
he remembers that brand.
Solfart.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
That looks good.
Actually, I bet all these are good. This is packed really well.
Oh yeah, that'll be really nice.
We have one here and one here.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. And then we'll replace that wall light. We will be replacing the faucets, which actually we do need to figure that out and order those.
This sink is 17 inches. 17 by about 5 inches.
Yeah, so this is the counter that's going to be being replaced.
I didn't even think about that. We need a new sink because this is built into the counter. Mm-hmm. This will look so nice with quartzite though.
Yeah, it'll look really nice.
Awesome.
And let's go open that lamp, just make sure that one's... Do you think we need to open it?
Lamp.
Or the light?
I don't think so.
You think they're probably good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have faith in Soulfart in their packing.
The other thing I forgot to tell you guys about in here. So well, a few different things. They're cutting down the island, but right now it's just like drywall on the outside of the island. And Kyle and I are going to, not like right away, this can be done a little bit later, but we're actually going to do something along the outside area of the island, maybe some paneling or something, and then just getting it painted the same color so it'll kind of flow, but it'll look a little bit more custom and like built in versus just having it be the drywall. And I thought maybe we'll end up carrying it through over here to cover up this area that's all, I don't know, messed up. And then I thought if we do that, I actually got this idea from someone was doing something like that over here. And so I thought maybe we'll end up just kind of carrying that to the edge of these cabinets, and that might take care of this issue, but you guys have given us a lot of ideas on that. Someone had mentioned getting new cabinet fronts from a company. So we had kind of thought about that. We kind of looked into rough pricing on it and it seemed pretty pricey, but one of you actually had told us like a specific company, but they had cabinet pricing like a lot better than what I've seen, and they're custom, so we could get them done for a lot more affordably than we were expecting to. So I almost wonder if we should end up doing that, just because I don't know. We do need to try sanding these, but I'm not sure how they're gonna turn out, and I don't wanna go to the trouble of like painting everything and then having to replace the cabinet fronts anyway. So I'm not sure.
We planned on kind of changing our vehicles, which is why we ended up getting the van in December, I think is when we got that. And I still had my Toyota Tundra pickup truck that I've had since 2016, which has been an awesome car, by the way. I had a couple of like project cars that I had, and so we started selling stuff off just because we're going to consolidate, make life a little more simple, a little more cheap. And one of them I decided to sell, and I took it down to the dealership to get it ready to sell. There were some small things that needed to be fixed, and got hit with a huge repair on this car, like totally unexpected. So I immediately wanted to get rid of this car, and so I traded it in literally that day. So I was like, well, what can we do with this car? I was gonna sell it and use that money towards buying a rental property, blah, blah, blah. But we ended up just trading it in as quick as we could, and traded that car in and my old pickup, and ended up with this one. So now we're all consolidated down. We only have 2 cars.
Right. Just this last video on the main channel, I think I just mentioned about the story about the razor, because we were actually planning to update you guys, and then we didn't say anything until all the insurance had all settled. Like we didn't, I don't know.
Right, yeah, we wanted all the payment and insurance to be sorted out, but the razor got stolen out of our driveway at 7 o'clock in the morning on Christmas morning at 7 a.m.
With a tow truck.
With a tow truck. And you can see they were there maybe about 20 seconds. They backed up, picked up the back tires, jumped in, down the road. I mean, it's crazy. We're right on the other side of the door opening Christmas presents.
Yeah. Anyway, we are on our way to Home Depot right now, right? Is that where we're going?
Yeah, to go look for a sink.
Yeah,
right?
We need to look for a sink for the upstairs bathroom, and then I think I'm probably gonna end up ordering the faucets for Liam's, for like the boys' bathrooms, just online, just because usually it seems like they're a little bit cheaper. You have a larger selection, so I'll probably end up ordering those online another time. And then I actually have to stop at like either Home Goods or Target or Walmart or something for organizing the boys' closets, which I'm planning to do a little bit later today. So anyway, we'll see you guys at Home Depot, and hopefully we can find a good sink because we need it like quick. So I like that one right there.
I feel official with this. Like this one or this one or this one or this one.
I think we should do that one. That one's pretty.
This one?
Yeah. This is what I actually came here for, is some baskets for the boys' closets. I just need 2 tall ones for Noah's and then 2 smaller ones for Liam's. Okay, I found these. I think these are gonna work perfect for Noah's like Nerf guns and dress up stuff. I like that they're really sturdy, and they also have this so it's not like they're going to get torn or anything. And then I actually remembered I do have something else that I can actually use for Liam, so I don't need to get something for him. Perfect. All right, we just got back home and our faucet arrived. So it's the Bolden single handle pull down with kitchen filter faucet.
So I figured out the instructions. So this is how you turn it on and then hot and cold.
Okay.
For the normal, this is how you do RO.
Oh, so like straight up
this is off, and then this is drinking water, the RO that comes out of here.
But you keep it like pushed up tight?
Yeah, so that's off.
Okay.
And then when you want to use the regular faucet, you pull out.
Okay.
And then go hot or cold.
Wow, that is tricky.
So what's going to happen a lot is that you're gonna pull it out and then set it to whatever temperature. And then you're gonna put it back in like this to shut it off.
And it'll turn on the RO. Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a good, or you'll just get in a habit.
I bet you'll get used to it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not like a huge difference, but just a little bit less bulky.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it'll be really cool.
Sweet.
That is I'm so excited for this because then we don't have to have like an extra faucet or anything.
Yeah.
And then do you guys remember these baskets? I used to have these in like our hall closet upstairs, and I just held on to them because they don't fit in this hall closet very well, and I changed that out. But I was like, I'm going to use these somewhere. And I was trying to figure out like how I was going to organize the boys' closet, because we're kind of going back and forth on like if we're going to keep the doors off or put them back on. I have to paint that actually later tonight, like declutter some of their toys with them later tonight too, once they get home from school. But anyway, I was trying to figure out like how to organize them that would look nice and be functional. And then I was like, wait, I have a ton of baskets that are not being used, and we already have them, so I don't need to go like buy anything else or search for anything else. So we're gonna use these ones for that. Anyway, I think that was all. We had like a bunch of things we were wanting to like catch you guys up on, but I think we did it all today. And I was looking online for some faucets for the boys. We actually found one for the boys' bathroom that we could possibly get, but it's a little bit more expensive than the ones I found on Amazon, and it's just like a basic faucet, which is fine. But I found some funky ones on Amazon, and I'm just wondering if it'll be like a really fun thing to do for them, or if it'll be something that we'll get tired of pretty quickly, and if we should go with something a little bit more traditional. But I don't know. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us today. Next vlog should, trying to think. I think next vlog we might be cutting down the countertops. If not, we might be working on Liam's bathroom. But either way, we'll be doing something. We'll be either doing something in the kitchen or we'll be working on the bathroom makeover. So either way, I'm super excited. It's always so fun to just change things up in our home, and it's exciting that we're getting kind of closer to the end of like all the things that we wanted to do. There's still a long list, but we've knocked so much of it out. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
You gotta do it together. You did already?
Yeah.
Bye guys. Is that what you do?
Yeah, bye guys.
Okay, you gotta do it together. You go first.
All right, bye guys.
Bye guys.
You're so dumb.